Alright, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Chupacabra Tutorials channel. I'm your host, Larry, and today we're going to answer the question of what do you do with quartz inside of Vintage Story in order to make glass. So glass is made from, as you can probably guess it, quartz. It looks like this. It's like this white mineral, and when you break it, you'll get some lovely chunks of quartz. Just like this, clear quartz and quartz chunks. And if you melt these the right way, you'll get glass. You can also make really crappy glass. If you take 2 pieces of quartz and 4 sticks, you can also just get some quartz glass, which is still glass, but it's a little bit harder to see through. It looks kind of smoky and flawed. But you can still use it to do things like make lanterns. But we're mostly interested today in how we can make a bloomery. So if we look up glass, it'll tell you. Smelting in a bloomery, you'll need some quartz, 4 pieces of everything, and then it'll pop out some glass when you're done. So what is a bloomery? Well, a bloomery is basically like a small portable kiln. It's got a bottom and it's got a top, and these all require these fireclay bricks in order to arrange into the shape of a bloomery. And then fireclay bricks are made from, as I'm sure you could guess it, fireclay. And then we need to show that fireclay is a special type of clay. It used to be that you could find it in the environment, and I think maybe you still can. But to make it, because I don't have any on the island that I'm living on, you're going to need 8 pieces of some kind of clay and some powdered calcified flint. So how do you make, we're just going to start at the beginning. How do you make calcified flint? Well, we need to open up. So what we need to do to get started with this whole process is we need to produce the calcified flint powder. I've got some right here, powdered calcified flint. But the first thing you got to do is get a fire pit, and then put some flint inside that fire pit with some charcoal. Make sure it's lit. And the flint itself has a burning point of about 1,000 degrees Celsius. And this charcoal burns at 1,300, so we should be good. And this will start the process of converting all of this flint into calcified flint by simply burning it hot enough, breaking it down into a flaky, crispy version, which is calcified flint chunks. And once it gets up to that 1,000 degrees, it should start the process of becoming those chunks. And it's relatively quick once you actually get it hot enough. So there's the first piece, and that's going to give us some chunks. And then once you've got those chunks, you might notice I'm in the kitchen. And the reason why I'm in the kitchen is because this is where we keep our quern. A quern is basically the grinder for these objects, so we can open up the bottom here, and we can put something to grind in it, and then we can grind, holding the top and holding right click, we can then spin it to grind that into a powder. So now we have powdered calcified flint. Now, you're probably thinking to yourself, Larry, I don't have a quern yet. Well, that's part of why I did this tutorial after I showed you how to do advanced smithing. Because a quern requires you to have some granite blocks, which you can mine by just digging around a piece of granite. And then once you destroy everything that's touching it, it'll pop off. And then it will allow you to make this. You can also make an andesite quern. Whatever is available to you, you might have to hunt around for the right materials. But then you mix it with a stick, a couple of sticks. You need a chisel of some kind and a hammer of some kind, and then that will produce a quern. The chisel and the hammer are not completely consumed. They only lose a little bit of durability. The only things that you'll be losing is you need the granite, or some other rock that's available. You'll need these sticks. So once you have this, we can then mix our clay with our powdered calcified flint, and that gives us 8 fireclay. And I can do this a number of times till I have enough to satiate the needs of this recipe. And it does take quite a bit. So now we've got a whole stack of it. And now we can start making our fireclay bricks. So we can split this into 4, which gives us 16 pieces. But now these say that they are raw. So we need to actually go outside here. Go down to where we've got our burn pits. My buddy Sheik was busy working on some right here. But we will layer these inside this pit. And then once you've got the grass down, we'll put on some sticks, and then we end off this whole thing with some heat bricks, and then we light it on fire. This is just a pit kiln. It's nothing too fancy. Okay, so these pit kilns are going to take approximately 20 some minutes to up to 40 minutes in order to finish firing of actual real world time. In-game, it's more like 20 in-game hours or something like that. But rather than waiting for that, because all that's going to happen is all the burnable material is going to burn away, and you'll have the finished bricks to pick up. I've got some pre-made fireclay bricks right here, and we're going to go ahead and make the bloomery. So, if I look that up, the chimney is in that configuration, and the base is in that. So let's go ahead and make the chimney. So there's the chimney. And then we will do the base. Then boom. So from here, we take these components over to the Bloomery station. You can put these wherever, it doesn't really matter. Then we'll close this gate. We'll plunk that there, and we'll plunk that there. And then you take your components, your chunks of quartz, and you'll need something like charcoal, and then you load them into the bloomery until it's full. So this one holds 20 quartz chunks and 5 coal. Then we'll put some clear quartz in here, and then we will light this one that we just made to show you what will happen. We'll have to shift click to light it. It shoves it in the base and gets it going. And then again, this process takes like 14-20 minutes. So we'll probably pause and come back once this is completed. Okay, after they're done burning, you'll know because, you know, the whole lack of burning is going on. Grab yourself a tool of your choice and crack that bad boy open. Unfortunately, besides getting this awesome glass, which is still 700 degrees, so, you know, be careful with that bad boy. You also don't get back all of the materials you used to build the bloomery. So you're always going to need to constantly be making more and more fire brick in order to get that stuff back. But other than that, oh, okay. But other than that, it's a pretty straightforward process. It just requires a few steps and materials that you gotta grind up by hand inside of that quern. So that's basically a look at how you get glass. I wonder if you can actually, you know, I've never tried it, but I wonder if it's like smithing where you can cool it by just tossing it into the water. And it looks like you can. That speeds up the process. So now we've got glass, and I can use this to make delectable windows. So until next time, I've been your host, Larry. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you later. Bye, everybody, and have a good one.